Are you smiling? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marissa Baca, and my goal with this channel is to inspire you to live your best life. You don't have to be a mom, but definitely to other moms, because we have the hardest job in the entire world, and I don't care who we are and what you say about that, because it's the truth. I recorded for you guys and I was editing last night only to wake up and go back and look at my video to find that almost half of it, including the intro, disappeared into the abyss of, I don't even know where this abyss is, but it's gone. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what it was that I had done. We are taking a look at my command station, and that has just all of the stuff that I need to run my household smoothly. I'm also like high functioning anxiety type of person. My daughter's dragging her phone across the table, so that's what that sound is. If you can hear it, I apologize. But very high functioning anxiety, and lists just make my heart happy, and when I can physically see something, it makes my life so much easier. So here was what I had worked on. I redid, I should say, my expiration dates. This the old one actually had expiration spelled incorrectly, but I am desperately working on, my son's playing with this tractor book that he has. I am practicing not going for perfection, because for a good amount of my life, not just by others but by myself as well, I've been on this pedestal, and I've been trying to like shed this image for probably since I became a mom, because the way that I used to do things is I wouldn't start or do until things were 1,000,000% perfect, and I'm at the point where now I just jump in. So although it really bothered my OCD, my old list that I had up like this for like 6 months for expiration dates was spelled incorrectly, but I'm like, I'm gonna mess with my mind and leave that up. But it's finally time to refresh. So I have my menu that I redid, and it ended up taking 2 full pages. I do wish that I would have left space on this to add other recipes, because we like to try new things out, and I really didn't leave myself any room, so I might end up redoing that one sooner than I hoped, but it's all good. What then happens is at the beginning of each week, like Sunday, I will hand this to my husband and I'll tell him, go ahead and pick out a few things that you want me to make, and then I will pick out a few things to make. That way we just have dinners already pre-planned for the entire week. I always try to do this before we get like our grocery shopping done. So COVID-19 has kind of made that process look a little bit different, because we're only doing online orders and pickup. So last but not least, what was cut out was my bills. So I like to stay on top of my bills, and I like to have a checklist to check off as I go, and knowing like, okay, what days are what bills due. I didn't put like Amazon Prime or Hulu, Vudu, Netflix, any of those like smaller bills that are auto-pulled. Really what I wanted to make sure I included was the things that I actively have to do something for, whether that's going online or calling and paying. And I'm sure that there's actually a good amount of these I could just set up on auto pay as well, but I just like to keep an eye on those bills because they change from month to month, and I'm kind of a control freak that way. Okay, so I had showed you guys my quote-unquote command station. I used to have one of these pouches for mail as well, but it's just a lot easier for me to go through my mail as it comes in and then just shred what needs to be shredded right away and file what needs to be filed. And I've kind of went paperless on lots of things. So we're going to redo my command station because some of it's a little bit outdated. Look at Zia crawling in the background right here. It's so freaking cute. Look at her. Aww. So there are my bills. I used to use this god-awful spreadsheet and it was just ugly. So I decided to switch up here. I have these really cool personalized coloring pages for the kids and I got them for free. I will have to find the link and I will put it on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me there and keep an eye out. I will find it soon, I promise. What I do with this is I give my son the pouches to color whenever he is wanting to come into the kitchen with me when I'm trying to cook, and it keeps him entertained. And since it's dry erase, it's easy cleanup. There's my baby girl. There comes Mr. Tay. I guess he was feeling a little parched, so he came to grab his sippy cup. That pouch right there was actually being used temporarily. So after COVID-19 caused us to start staying home, I wanted to have the kids on a pretty consistent schedule, just like they would be doing at daycare. And I never really needed that, but again, because of my OCD, it just made it easier for me. But we do breakfast at the same time, lunch at the same time, nap times are at the same time every day, even like when we go on our walks and all that stuff. It's pretty consistent, so wasn't really necessary. My daughter likes to be on my hip for every reason. I had to take a pen away from her, guys. She wasn't happy with me, but she gets over it pretty quick. Okay, I really wanted you guys to see this. So we have a bunch of date ideas, and the way that it works is you write down 0 to 10, and that side is the time, and then at the top you write down free. That side is going to be how much it costs. So you'll go from like 0 to 10 minutes and being free all the way down to being like the entire day and being over $100. Did you see Mateo walk by? That kid, he's so cute. And he looks right at the camera. He's like, I know what you're doing, Mom. I adore him. Now the question is, what do I do with this pink pouch? I totally apologize about this. I didn't realize until way after the fact that you could not see what I was writing. So with this free pouch that I have now, I decided to make a list for when I'm feeling anxious. Just different little things that have worked for me. Because again, whenever I can physically see something, it just seems to be so much better. And I think because I tend to forget. Now you can see it. So just like I said, I just wrote out a few tips. I mean, you could always get on Pinterest and find some good stuff. This was just things that I thought about off the top of my head that helped me. The 5x5 rule, that's number 3 there. 5x5 rule is if it's not gonna matter in 5 years, then you should not spend more than 5 minutes of your life worrying about it or allowing it to make you feel anxious. So there you have it. All right, so there you have it. It is all done. It's not perfect, but I did it. Our expiration dates, again, our personalized coloring sheets, and I just give my son the dry erase markers so he can go to town. The date ideas sheet, my weekly cleaning, I did not update that one. Things to remember when I'm feeling anxious, the kids' night routine and my night routine. Then our bills, the master grocery list, which I did not update, and then the updated menu. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Again, my little woman wants the attention of her mama. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow me on Instagram. I will get you that personalized coloring book link because It is just thebomb.com. And I think you can personalize up to 3 or 4 children, I want to say, if I remember correctly. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.